Thank you very much. But I want to be sure to introduce our next comic. Our next comic comes to us from the Quarterback Huddle podcast, seen live every Tuesday on YouTube at 11:30 Central Standard Time. The very funny looking Tim Smith.
They told me not to dance, but I want to anyway. Give it up for Courtney one more time. That's right. Woo! My big black friend with a little white girl name. It both confuses me and makes me want to be his friend. We've grown close over the last couple of months. We've been study buddies throughout this comedy journey. Not that close, though. He hasn't invited me into his sleeping bag. Courtney, you would not be able to quit me, bro. I promise. How y'all doing? So I'm in sales. Anybody else in sales? Anybody? I know some of y'all are. Oh, we got a couple claps. It's desperate, right? We get a lot of no's. Obviously, I'm doing great. I'm doing stand-up comedy. You can see it's we'll see how that goes. But sales is a lot of no, right? A lot of rejection, a lot like my dating life in my 20s. And so I'm serious. But the lessons I learned when I was trying to get laid in the 90s, yeah, it set me up for sales. I learned how to prospect. I knew how to overcome objections and turn them into yeses. I learned how to deal with overwhelming rejection and keep coming back for more. And I learned how to get to the close. Now, sometimes I would cheat. I would go out on a ladies' night. In sales, we call that low-hanging fruit. That's right. Now, there are some glaring differences between sales and dating that I feel I wouldn't be doing you a service if I didn't talk about those, especially if you're in sales. It's customary for us to call a prospect several times a day, a week, followed up by email, followed up by social media reach out, and this can go on for months. And that's okay in sales. Right? You're a good salesman, right? If you do that in dating, you're a stalker. And personal experience tells me it's a fast line to a restraining order, so don't do that. There's another difference I want to tell you about. If I have a sales meeting tonight, and tomorrow my colleague says, Tim, how did that go? And I go, man, I had to drop my pants. That's a bad thing. That means that I sold my product or service for rock bottom price. However, if I went out on a date last night, and my friend said, Tim, how did it go? And I start the conversation with, I dropped my pants. Job well done. I've done good. I'm winning. Thank you. Oh yeah, somebody else wants to drop their pants tonight. I think you should. We should all drop our pants at some point this evening. Yes. So I know what you're all thinking at this point. How does this young, early 30s, handsome gentleman have all this wisdom? And I appreciate each of you thinking that I'm in my early 30s. But the truth is, I just had a birthday. I got my, thank you, please don't clap for that. I look at my birthday as more of a countdown, less of a celebration. Yeah, I got my 54th annual participation trophy, which I accepted because I assumed the alternative to that is death. So I accepted the trophy. But I'll tell you, and if you're getting old like me, you're going to understand this. Few things can make you feel old than seeing one of your childhood sports heroes do a commercial for old people shit. Now, I was born in the 70s, grew up in the 80s, and kind of still grew up in the 90s. I'm still growing up. But Deion Sanders was one of my heroes, right? Neon Deion, we all know Deion, prime time. My wife and I are watching Sports Center. And this man comes on TV to do a commercial for Depends. That's right. Now, it wasn't the full diaper. It was just a pad, okay? Ladies, so you understand, they basically created a product so men my age can wear khakis in public again. And I'm interested. I tell you how comfortable they are, but Amazon hasn't dropped them off yet. I'm sure that'll happen. It hasn't been all bad, though, getting older. My wife and I are going to celebrate 17 years of marriage this year in September. Thank you, thank you. Those claps are for her. I've been married 3 times, all right? She's wife number 3 for me, but I am husband number 1 for her. Like any man, I made some mistakes. But kudos to her. She got it right the first time. You can tell. You know what I'm saying? She got it right. I love my wife. Now, one thing about us, we do have an age difference. It's 14 years. Yes, I'm bragging a little bit. Where's the claps? No claps for that? All right, thank you. And it usually doesn't come up, the age difference. It doesn't. But when you're watching Deion Sanders do a commercial for pads, and your wife is just about to turn 40, you realize suddenly she's about to be out of pads. I'm about to be in pads. That's awkward. It's awkward. Yeah, it's embarrassing. I really love our age difference, though. It's been phenomenal. She's kept me young. She keeps me active. I basically have a live-in nurse when I get older, right? I don't have to worry about somebody that I don't know wiping my ass. That's so embarrassing. And I'll tell you what, there's a certain level of authenticity whenever she looks back around at me and calls me daddy. That's all for me, folks. I'm Tim. I've had a great time. Thank you very much. Yes. Thank you.